This is the music judge and jury, aka Queen Millennial. Yes. And today it's another special episode of It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl called Let's Talk. Today we are focused on Miss Hailey Bailey and the brand that she presents to the public, but as she has already talked about in some interviews, if you're paying attention, that she's not really the brand she portrays. She's not the sweet one. She's not the more reserved one of Chloe and Halle. No, actually, Miss Hailey Bailey is the wildest one of both of them. Ooh, did I say that? Believe it or not, Miss Hailey Bailey is even more fiery than Chloe is. Actually, it would actually be Chloe is the one that is the more tamed one. Believe it or not. Okay, may sound confusing to you, but stick around. But before we get into the meat and potatoes, okay, as always, a word, because I have a lot to say. Young people like these two shouldn't really get into relationships before the age of 25. Why? Because you guys know what it takes to really maintain a relationship. Monogamy is work. Monogamy is not natural. Okay? Monogamy is something that was created for the sake of women and children, protection and well-being. Believe it or not, by men. Yes, I said by men. It must be hard to believe because it seems every time you look around, they cheating, right? But men just can't really truly seem to override their nature. Okay? They can't suppress it. Just like we all can suppress things in ourselves, but we cannot override it. Okay? And because it's acceptable to not suppress it really within the male community, is celebrated. Men talk about it with each other. That's why men do what they do when it comes to cheating and having a side chick or a girl they do besides the girl they're with and all this other stuff. Anyway, human animals should not get together like adults do before the age of 25, right? Because they do not know what the heck love is, okay? They might think they do, the little feelings, whatever, why not? But they don't. And the boys is really trying to get the draws, most of them anyway. So, yeah, and you become a teenage mother. I've seen it so many times in my youth. So many teenage mothers thinking that this is going to make a man love them. My own mother. But no, they just end up dropping her or leaving her. Same age-old story. Okay? But anyway, that is what was on my mind. This is It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Now, I'm Peyton 3.0, aka Work Lena, the workhorse. And on this show, we talk about popular music and popular artists from today, yesterday, and beyond. And of course, we're here to talk about how should I say, misunderstood brand of Hailey Bailey. The real wild sister. Okay? So I want you to get some popcorn. So I don't know, a drink, a Modelo Alizé, a snack. Just go ahead and get comfortable because we're here to talk about our little beautiful black mermaid. Okay? On this episode of It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Take it away.
There's really nothing that you can do. Push past all the doubts and believe in you. Push past all the doubts and believe in you. Cause when it's all over, said and done, there's only one, yeah, there's only one. Take it by the horns and be on the run. Take it by the horns and be on the run. Even when you get down, yes, they wanna be around and they wanna see you frown. One life, they wanna be around and they wanna see you frown. I'll tell you what you can do.
Go back into It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. We're here to talk about our songstress herself, from Chloe and Hailey, Miss Hailey Bailey herself, which she has still yet to drop an album. Girl, where's your album at? Anyway, my name is Peyton 3.0, the artist, musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. All those are great tools and what did I say? They were platforms to build the brand, the business, the name, but most importantly, the community. And hopefully you will join the community today by hitting that like button and share with people that you know that like artist commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, to truly become part of this community, you have to do 3 things. You have to subscribe, comment, and you have to, of course, notification bell. So anyway, let's roll right on into this thing. All right, so Hailey Bailey, we know her for a brand and a reputation, particularly coming out of the group Hailey and Chloe and Hailey, as the more reserved one, right? The more subdued, the more conservative one, in a way. The one that does still always have her sister's back, right? She was known as that girl. She gave you the essence of what people would say that Ariel was, right? And that's how Disney knew, with the angelic voice, that the kind of voice that she had, that she was truly the body embodiment of the Little Mermaid. And of course, she would carry that brand for a nice while. And still to this day, she basically carries that brand. But the cracks started to show here and there. And the cracks started to show the most during this breakup with DDG, and of course with the baby and things. So this is not the sweet girl that everybody thinks that they know, and they think that her sister Chloe is the wild one just because she's up there shaking and doing things and sex positions and all that stuff. Alright. Yeah. Alright. But the one you gotta really watch out for actually is the one that seems to be the quiet one, the more subdued and reserved one. Those are usually the ones you have to watch out for. And that would be Miss Hailey Bailey. See, the thing is, Hailey Bailey has already told you before, if you paid attention. She goes, I'm an Aries, okay? And us Aries, hey, I'm an Aries too. But these days, I'm in control of my fire, okay? As Aries, we're not really known to be quiet, subdued, and reserved. No, we're in your face. We're the center of attention. We'll pop off at a moment's notice. Okay, get you together. Hence, we're Hence, we are a fire sign. Okay? Want to be watched out for. If you cross us, it's usually over for you. Or it won't be pretty. Okay? Now, Miss Hailey Bailey, she will be nice. She is the sweet girl that we all know. She is more subdued and more conservative in the background that we see until you cross her. And then the Aries comes rolling out. Think of Solange, I mean not Solange, think of Hailey Bailey like Solange, and Chloe Bailey is Beyonce. Okay? They perform all this wildness and stuff and gyration on the stage, but behind the scenes, they're more subdued. When the camera's turned off or whatnot, including on social media, they're not really that girl when the camera's off. Okay? They're more laid back, subdued, and whatnot. That's Beyonce. That's Chloe Bailey. Okay? But Hailey Bailey is Solange. Okay? So you see in the elevator, honey, where she popped off on Jay-Z, honey. It was not a good time. Solange is ready to pop. Okay? And that's actually Hailey Bailey. Okay? That is actually Hailey Bailey. Right? And allegedly, she been putting her hands on DDG. And he had to, and of course as a man, he had to keep it together and not retaliate. But, allegedly. But, one too many times were the hands put on him, just like with Brianna, with Chris Brown allegedly putting her hands on him, and him just finally losing it at the wrong time. The very wrong time. That tarnished his reputation, but ironically was able to survive and have a very long career, and still to this day he's successful in his music. Although he still carries around, because it was reported twice, him doing that to somebody else. Karrueche, allegedly. Oh, right? Allegedly. Anyway. Hailey Bailey putting her hands on DDG probably for the longest time. When he crossed her, she popped off. But he wasn't saying nothing. He kept that quiet for a while. Right? And it went on as if it was a happy relationship, because it was good for the camera. It was good for the press. It was good for the business. Until the unraveling that was already happening behind the scenes just unfortunately spilled over. And the breakup was made public. And of course, she's that girl that's gonna pop off at a moment's notice. Okay, don't cross her. Do not tick her off, because her fire is coming for you. Right? And when DDG did that thing to Hailey, what did he do to her? Banged her head or something, or with the hood or something? I don't know. Allegedly, they said out that he put his hands on her, but at the wrong time, because again, it was more behind closed doors, when there was no possible evidence or whatever. I don't know. The point is that it's being reported that he put his hands on her, but nobody ever got to see, or there were no rumors of her putting hands on him, except for from him where he's trying now to defend himself, right? So it's all about the right timing. If you're a man, it's all to say, it's all about the right timing. If you're a man, if you're going to put your hands on a woman, okay, you don't even want any possible anything around. You don't want her to have any evidence for it. You don't want, especially when you are a star or some kind of public figure with a lot of attention on you and a bigger platform. You can't act like the average man, right? Because they're already in trouble if they move wrongly in public. But you, as somebody who's a high-profile celebrity just of some sort, you definitely can't do the same things that those other men who are not in that spotlight or have that big of that platform can do. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're here to really talk about how this all ties into the fact that Hailey Bailey is not that reserved, quiet girl with the angelic voice. No, Hailey Bailey, yes, she does have the angelic voice, but she's not that subdued, how do you do girl. She's to get the boxing gloves on, she's rough. Okay, Hailey Bailey is rough, honey. And she's ready to knock a block off, scratch some eyes out, and she has to. Okay, why? Because as she said it herself, and many times in interviews, especially the clips that were shown in somebody else's video, she said, I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries, right? And we are known to pop off, right? If we're untrained, we are known to just be impulsive and pop off, right? Somebody like me over the years have learned to not be reactive, not pop off, be more in control of my fire most of the time. Be more subdued. And I can do it much better than Hailey Bailey can do it. Oh yes. Oh yes. But again, Hailey Bailey is not even my age. Okay? I am Queen Millennial and she is Gen Z. Anyway, that means they have plenty of years to sharpen and blue and refine my blade, knowing when to how to choose my battles, okay, and then let other stuff pass me by, because I know that there is a reputation, there's a brand, and there's something I'm trying to build that I'm not trying to lose, okay? Gotta stay focused on the goal, okay? But anyway, all I have to say is that Hailey Bailey is actually the wild one of Chloe and Halle. Take that as food for thought and marinate on it, okay? A lot of times, and I've seen it time and time again, if women can get away because of how society thinks with something that's going to benefit them, they will, and throw the man completely under the bus. Okay, I've seen it many times. Don't have to be in a relationship like that, like a straight man, to know these things. Because me and the females, we have many conversations, okay? Heterosexual women, gay men go together like glue. Okay? We have deep conversations. All the things that they have done to men when the benefit is them. And it's basically a double standard in itself that's been created, reversed. Oh, it's diabolical. Oh, okay. Now, anyway, that's the end of this episode. This has been Peyton 3.0. The artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. AKA Worklina, the workhorse. Queen Millennial, the Audacity Queen, the Technology Queen. Make sure you had a good time today. And I got you something to think about. Go ahead and hit that like button. And share with me that you don't know like artist commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, to become a part of this community here, you gotta subscribe, comment, and notification bell. I'm gonna give a special shout out to, actually, I gotta find them again. A special shout out to Freeze, who just subscribed to my channel. Okay. We're only going up from here. We're only going up. Okay. As my subscribers grow more and more, slowly each day, my videos are getting more and more views. The algorithm is figuring out who is this for. Okay. Which by now they should already know, really, because I'm like the 50 billionth person to do commentary and reactions on music, people. But it's not really that. It's trying to learn me. Okay? But the more I show up in the algorithm and those For You pages for YouTube, people just start to keep seeing you. So they may not, because they don't know, like, and trust you yet. They don't know you are. And then eventually they keep seeing you pop up. Because what they like, I'm providing. They just go to somebody else for it because they know them better. Then all of a sudden they start to say, hey, let me just see what this guy's about. Click. And they eventually click on me. Okay. That's the game of YouTube. But anyway, you made it to the end. So this is the bonus for you right here. Segment, aka the shameless self-promotion segment, where I go ahead and say, I told you I was an artist, right? Told you I was a musician, entertainer. So we're going to prove that right now. Here we go. Make it official, but like a missile. Gotta get out and turn off self-destroy. You got issues, you ain't think you're through. Don't make it so much you get a freaking clue. The night, like no one that feels right. Let the music make it hold and touch your soul. Hit crazy, do your dance, baby. These super hits are record lit. Love is amazing, dance floor is blazing. We get in for the flow, self-control. And toss the guns like boxing. For the music permeate, what my hands create. Can refuse it, go ahead and use it. Music is key to exceed our greatest speed. Let's better hit it, go ahead and get it. But it's still don't receive. Greatness you'll achieve. And now, the song.
They're looking for a stress reliever.
We're looking for a stress reliever out there.
Drugs, the alcohol,
Here we
the
go.
food. But let me tell you what you need to do. Here we go. Blood pressure, you worked all day like the messenger. Work so hard that the bills are high. All you do is cry me and freaking try. Punch that clock every freaking day. Still on your money, you got to pay. Fuck that shit, man, you need relief. But you got is free for the fucking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munch your plate for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in a rush. You need to rush, you're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gonna have some relief in you. Time to get out with the music plays every freaking day. All I gotta say is jump, turn that music loud. I wanna see no hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving no feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Get the stress.
And that is all I will be giving you, okay? But if you want to hear that song in its entirety, then comment in the comment section. You ready? Let me hear that song. And I most certainly will, absolutely for free. Okay, we're going to get real pop vocal staccato on this. This is Janet Jackson's Feedback, a segment of it. My name is Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer. Here we go. Do you like my style? That sexy, sexy, sexy. I can rock it down you, yes. That sexy, sexy, sexy. You can work me out. That sexy, sexy, sexy. Let me show you how. So here's a demonstration, a peep show to get my bodies in exhibition, baby. Though it's on display, don't be scared to touch it. It said so. So come and get it, babe. Thank you.
There's really nothing that you can do. Push past all the doubts and believe in you. Push past all the doubts and believe in you. Cause when it's all over, said and done, there's only one, yeah, there's only one. Take it by the horns and be on the run. Take it by the horns and be on the run. Even when you get down, yes, they wanna be around and they wanna see you frown. One life, they wanna be around and they wanna see you frown. I'll tell you what you can do.